I don't know. You got your. I don't hate on homebrewers, but I also don't like them for like nagging on the net deckers that go out there and go straight off from MTG Go fish.
But it's like my thing is like people just need to let people play the game the way they want to play it.
Mm-hmm. That's ultimately what Magic the Gathering is. Just like whatever you want to do in Magic, you can do it. Like that's what it's there for. Like if you want to play a mill deck, you can play a mill deck. If you want to play an infect deck, you can play an infect deck. If you want to burn your opponent out, you can burn your opponent out. If you want to combo somebody out, you can combo somebody out. Yeah. It's just what Magic the Gathering is, and whatever you're comfortable most doing it, you can do it. And that's what this makes this game so great. So
yeah, that's like, and like also the great part about net decking as well is like if you don't have the great knowledge of cards in the format,
if you're not smart, SMRT.
I mean, but there's a shit ton of cards out there. Not everybody's gonna know every single card.
Mm-hmm.
And I have trouble just remembering cards.
And I guess that's the advantage of homebrewing is like nobody's not knowing what's going on with your deck. Yeah. Like they're like, what the hell? I haven't seen that card. I need to read that card.
When did they?
So like I guess that's a surprise factor in a way, but I'm not, like it's only gonna get you so far.
But I mean, I'm not gonna expect the next Lantern control deck to pop out of nowhere anytime soon.
Yeah.
I mean, because that was a homebrew, but that guy also pissed the crap out of it.
Oh yeah, I imagine. Like you're not going to show up to a modern event with these uncommons that just. What does it do? That's what it does. What is your deck doing? And then like you first find out what Lantern Control does to win the game, and you're just like, "Is that seriously the win con?" 100%. Yeah. That's what the Grixis Word did. Like you just like you play Chalice on 1, Chalice on 2, Chalice on 3, Chalice on 4, and Searing Bridge, and then you do everything. Like I know against Phoenix, I still remember to this day like what locks him out game 1. You play a Chalice on 1, 2, and then having Searing Bridge out and have no cards in hand, and that locks them out of the game. And after that, you just Empty Rivulet, mill them, Crucible Worlds, play it again, and you do that process. And that's what I let them know this is what's going to happen. You have nothing in your 75 that it can bounce this because I have Chalice on 1 and 2, and I'm going to mill you out for these next 20 turns. And they're like, "Are you serious?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they'll watch me do it for like 4 turns and they'll concede because they'd be like, "All right, yeah." I mean,
this is giving up.
Yeah, this is hopeless now. And so, and like that deck, I think it was a homebrew.
Yeah.
I think Canister is actually the one that did it because Karn came out. It was spoiled and he made a deck list for it. So that was fun. But then Karn, Great Creator, came out and made Lantern and Grixis Word not a deck anymore.
Yeah.
Which, it's still a deck, don't get me wrong. There's still people out there dedicated to the format and dedicated to going to FNM, just playing it and ruining people's lives. Mm-hmm. But they're not going to go to a competitive tournament and win.
Harder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then like, I guess his final thoughts on EDH. I even tell people, hey, try to figure out a strategy that you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
You build it up yourself. But go and look on, EDH Rec and see any cards that you just like didn't even think of that would go into your strategy.
And actually, for EDH, I look through my collection. I'm like, what do I want to play? I want to play mono blue. Cool. I'll just set out all my mono blue cards, and I'll just sit there. It's like, will this go in my mono blue EDH deck? Oh, it draws cards. Cool. Put it in the pile I wanted to go in. All right, does not draw cards. Cool. And I'll just go from there and just like build this deck and like shape it the way I want it to, and play a test with my. And EDH is a casual format, so I don't really look up any decks really. Yeah. Like sometimes I'll go to EDH Rec and look up like mono blue commander and be like, see what's the normal for like the blue cards. I'm like, all right, yeah, that makes sense. And so I guess I'm proud of my EDH deck not being a net deck, but I still look at EDH Rec and look on cards. So it's like a mixture of both. So, I don't know. Like, homebrewing has its advantage, and net decking has its advantage, but I feel like if you're going to play Magic competitively, you're going to net deck more often than homebrewing. But if you're just there to have fun and, just play
Unless you're, like, just really dedicated to, well, even for that, because, like, Merfolk for me, I keep up with, like, all the Merfolk lists.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, Nikachu's been, Matt, like, trying to figure out a way, like...
He's always trying to figure out a way to...
Well, somebody was, complaining to him that he's happy about certain cards getting banned.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, yeah. And they're like, well, what if Aetherball got banned? And he's like, well, Merfolk can still exist.
Yeah.
And he built a deck, a Merfolk deck that he's went 5-0 with.
Mm-hmm.
Without Aetherball.
Yeah.
And that one's playing the new, like, that 3-mana counter spell from...
So, the thing about homebrewing, I appreciate people who homebrew just because, like, sometimes people just homebrew and then figure out, a new thing.
Yeah.
And so that's cool.
Yeah,
like,
it's a great way to figure out card action.
But, like, I don't know. I don't want to ever homebrew and ever try to take it to an event because I'm not going to be confident with myself and be like, all right, I tested this by myself.
If you're going to homebrew,
mm-hmm.
like, and anybody out here who is listening to us and you're 100% about homebrewing, my advice for you is, for your deck, go to your local shop,
mm-hmm.
play whatever event that they have that deck format can be played in.
Mm-hmm.
Take notes. Write down like detailed notes on how each card that you've played did.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, ask your opponents that you played against, is there any card that they think that would have been better? And that could help you, know, smooth out your deck.
Yeah, because people at Friday night F&M, they'll know what cards are good and certain cards are bad, and yeah, I like that. Like, what I would do, coming off of you a little bit, I'd just make like a 1 through 5 category, and just putting like, does this card feel like a 5? All right, put it in a 5. Yeah. This card feels like a 1, put it in the 1. So then, keep it simple.
And then all the cards that are 1s.
Yeah, and like ask your opponents, like, what do you think I could place? All right, take all those 1s out, put them in, and just start testing. All right, this next one comes. A next topic happened today. So buying a box versus buying the singles that you actually need.
Yeah.
So what are the advantages of buying a box?
You get a ton of cards.
Yeah, your collection.
For the collector out there, I guess it's a good start.
So, I think the average Magic player is probably young, like, 17, 16, 18 maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think any, like, teenager out there wants to buy a booster box for, like, a 90 or $85.
What's the point? You're not getting the cards you want.
Yeah.
And I know like argument that people that because I work for a game shop,
mm-hmm.
and the people that buy multiple boxes, every set that comes out, buying a box, at least a box, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, yeah, man, I can just trade people, and I'm like, but who's wanting some of the stuff that's in that set?
Mm-hmm.
Some of that, I can see buying a box if you were going out and you had a whole bunch of friends and y'all were going to draft it.
Yeah, that's a great idea to buy a box and, just draft the set. Like, if I was preparing for a limited event, like a draft event, I'd buy a box and, like, take a group of my friends and we'll just draft the crap out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes sense, but, like...
which is the purpose of the box. That's mm-hmm. what the box is supposed to be for.
Yes.
Now, is that what most people do?
No.
And most people are digging for one card.
Mm-hmm. They're like, I need this Thassa Deep Dwelling. I really do. I just need one, and they don't pull it. What they go do? They don't go on TCG Player. Look up for $15. Go buy one.
I mean, that's what the guy who sparked this topic today.
Mm-hmm.
I know what card he's digging for.
Oh my god!
I guarantee you can guess it.
Zero?
Yeah.
Oh my freaking god!
So, because and he was wanting it for Commander.
Yeah. Yeah.
He only plays Commander.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while he comes down here for a modern event.
Mm-hmm.
But he's also one of the people that 100% has to be homebrew. So he doesn't usually do very good.
Oh, yeah, he's a homebrewer.
And, and he doesn't do good, and he gets mad. And I've made him angry at me on a few occasions.
Yeah.
In actual, Commander games and Oathbreaker.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. But the thing is he buys boxes and packs like crazy.
And I feel like it might be an addiction issue where like people just get addicted to opening Magic the Gathering packs. I know I was at one point. Like I had to ask myself, why am I opening packs right now?
Well,
I'm not
if I'm
digging
gonna
for a
buy
card.
pack, I like to do mini masters with packs.
What do you mean?
Play mini masters?
No.
So you get a pack and you get 5 basic lands of each time, and you sleeve it up. And you just play against somebody who else buys a pack and puts 5 basic lands of each type in it. That's mini masters.
Okay.
It's super fast and it's a fun way to do it. Like
I've seen other fun ways to open packs, like flip it or rip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I seen some guy open up a Ultimate Masters. No, it's not Ultimate Masters. It's where one had Jace the Mind Sculptor in it. And
Yeah.
they flip it or rip it, and it was a full Jace Mind Sculptor ripped in half.
That's like one of the judge events I went to. They did a flip it or rip it there.
I don't condone the event.
And the guy ripped a Kozilek. And I was just like, ooh.
Also, there's Pack Wars, which I feel like it's a huge waste of money. It's like, you know what Packs are, right?
Yeah.
They converted mana cost, higher mana cost, basically win, and you win the pack. I seen our friend Sam do this with Modern Horizons, 12 times with Bennett up in Bentonville. Not 12 times, so 6 times. But yeah, I told him why are you doing this? It's fun. Blah, blah. I'm like, you lost every time. Bennett's gotten 12 packs out of you worth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think that I guess one of the customers here likes to do is he likes to you pick a pack, he'll just go around and be like, hey, if you get to pick whatever pack you want, I'll buy the same pack, same set pack. We'll open it up, and whoever has the high, most money card in it buys both packs. Or, gets their pack bought for them. And you get both packs.
Alright, the point of this is just buy the card that you need online and don't buy a booster box trying to get it. You're going to save a lot more money doing that than buying a box and trying to get this one card that you don't get. And so you buy another box trying to get that other card and then you don't do it. And you just spent $300 trying to get this one $30 card. You only spent $30 to get it. That could have saved you $270, but whatever.
Unless you're a collector. If you're trying to collect the entire set.
That actually does make sense. That gives you a reason to do it.
And then, you sell all the bulk stuff and then try to get what cards you're missing.
That's a lot of effort. I have cards at home there. Yeah. I don't need to do that. So now we're getting into our final topic. This is great, right? The history of Wizards printing broken cards. And this little segment, we're going to be covering none other than Hogak Summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
That was the thing.
This card, it was late in the spoiler season when it got spoiled. It was like a vague picture, somebody took a picture of it and it was looked like a just a mobile picture.
Yep.